I don't know. I just I feel like my life has been fucking crazy the last couple months because not only have I been going through all of, seeing what the government is up to and like, you know, all of the fucking anti-trans shit that's going on. It's really hard to stay in touch with everything that's going on, but also not staying in touch with it makes me feel like a fucking loser. And honestly, it makes me a loser because it makes me scared and I should be standing up to it. But honestly, the idea of getting the fuck out of this country sounds great. And I am very, like, the fact that I'm actually getting my passport back, like, because it got, hold on, I'm gonna look up right now when the executive order, hold on. Okay, so it was signed by him on the 20th of January. I mean, I'm really not reading too much into it, but from my very quick, I mean, you watched me for like 30 seconds. I barely looked. But the first executive order that comes up that has some type of doing with it um says the 20th of December. And that sounds about right from what I remember. Um and that was about the exact time that I happened to be like, oh, I should get my passport in now. Like, I hadn't heard of this until after I had already sent it in. Because if I had, I probably wouldn't have. But it was in within 10 days of that executive order getting signed. I got notification that it was received. It was received on the 30th of January, sorry. Um and I was like, fuck, am I gonna get this shit back? Because from what I was reading, people were getting their shit held. They were getting their shit, like, just, they were getting refused, essentially. They were, in some cases, if they were going in person, they were getting, like, verbally accosted, and I was like, fuck, I do not want to be a part of this. I really hope and pray that because I'm in New York, that things are going to be okay. And I got the email, what was it, 2 or 3 days ago now at this point, that I was approved and my shit is being sent. And I should get it by Tuesday. I should honestly go see the tracking, see if it comes early, but I don't know. I'm not gonna rush it. I'm just gonna let it happen as it happens because my entire fucking gender journey has been just way easier, quicker, more loving. Like, I don't know, just every step has been better than I expected just based on what I was hearing. But I guess, I'm hearing the extremes. And, like, I think about when I first came out, I decided in August of 2023 that I was going to start taking testosterone. By August 23rd, I was injecting it once a week. So, oh, we're coming up on a year and a half. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Yay, round of applause. Um but I got my prescription within 24 hours of being like, "Hey, I want to start this." I've kind of felt like this forever, but you know what? And that's the thing. Like, I have been queer, I've been gender nonconforming, I've dabbled with presenting male since I was like 12 or 13 years old. So, like, this isn't anything new. It's just the decision to finally go all the way through with it was new. And I it felt so good. Like there's a picture of me with my old dog from like August. Honestly, it was like somewhere between like the 15th or the 20th. And I remember looking at myself and being like, "Damn, I look handsome as fuck in that picture." And that was a pre like top surgery, right? That was pre anything. And I was like, "Wait, actually, like I got to do this now." And so I did. And in my head when I first started it, I wasn't going to tell anybody. I was living with my parents at the time, and I remember thinking to myself, I'm not even going to tell my mom who's sleeping in the bedroom next door. And I told my sister that day that I got it because I knew that she would be supportive. And I told a couple of my friends, but I wasn't going to tell my family. I was just going to let it all the changes happen and see if they noticed. And then I took my first injection, and I immediately opened the door and was like, "Mom, I have something to tell you." And it felt really good to let it out, and, with its ups and downs naturally. But overall, like, my entire family has been supportive. Everybody in my life has said that I just have this glow, this aura, this, like, confidence about me that I just never had before. And I agree. Like, I never felt like me before. And don't get me wrong, I loved presenting feminine. Like, I loved dressing up like a girl. Honestly, that was the most disappointing thing about Valentine's Day this year, is that I didn't really feel like I could wear makeup as much as I wanted to. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I still have some pink on, but like, I was a lot more reduced from what I've been in the past. But like, the sentiment was still there, and the day was still great. And it's not even over. Like, it's fucking 4:15 in the afternoon. But that's besides the point. Oh my gosh, what was I talking about? Oh. But like, everybody's been supportive, and very shortly after starting testosterone, I was like, "Okay, I need to get top surgery." That's really the only other thing that I want to do, because I didn't want bottom surgery. I was happy with that. Like, I don't, that's another thing, is that I'm happy with the bottom half of my body. Like, I was happy with some of my curves and stuff like that. I didn't know that I was going to prefer myself in a more masculine body until I had it. I didn't know that I was going to be like, "Oh shit, like, a mustache I genuinely thought was going to look like shit on me. It's my favorite feature of myself now. Having my hair back like this, like having my forehead exposed and having like the quiff or whatever, never. It's always been forward facing, like the fringe. And like, just little changes that I've made in my wardrobe, the way that I present myself, like, I've always had long nails, and I've always enjoyed long nails. I cut them short, and I never liked my hands before. I always felt like they were stumpy. But, testosterone has changed things. Like, I have more veins and stuff. It honestly has changed the shape of my hands completely. And I love my hands now. Again, another feature of myself that just like why would I think about that type of thing, And it's just, when I decided, okay, I'm going to legally change my name, you know, I was like, I need to do this somehow. I ended up going to Pride over the summer, and there was a booth there for a free lawyer project that basically submitted all the documentation for you, did it for free, got your fees waived potentially, like if you were in the correct bracket for income, but like, it was free, it was easy. I got my approval back within a fucking week. I was told that it might be like 6 months, that most people wait at least a month sometimes up to 4 to 6. And I got it back approved within a week and got my name changed on almost all of my documentation except my birth certificate and my passport on my birthday. Like within a week of like all of this shit happened within an entire like 2 months. And then I got my birth certificate 2 months ago, so maybe like December ish. And I'm getting my passport in like 3 days. Like I don't no 4 days. Um, but like I can't believe how fucking lucky I have been on my journey, and how I just I just want to share some type of trans joy into the world, because there's just been so much negative shit. Like the story of the trans woman who killed themselves and like was wrapped in the trans flag in Syracuse. They were a veteran, and just like it was hardly posted. They had sent their suicide note to multiple news sources and to friends to have it shared, and it was not shared at all. Like it's so sad to know that like all of this stuff is being hidden. I have to like hope that somebody else is sharing it. And it's like it's so tough. It's hard to I understand why anybody would be scared to come out right now, but honestly, I think now is the perfect fucking time to do it, say fuck you. I'm going to exist as I want to. And if anything, oh, I can't say it. I'm like it's made me more gay. Like I don't know. I feel way more true to myself and what I stand for in regards to the LGBTQ community. And I think the important part is to know that it's not that community without the T. All you can do right now is fucking stay positive, stay in touch with your friends, create stuff. I've been trying to do multiple types of things. Here's a little duck I've been painting. It was just all white beforehand. I got a book about beautiful ducks. I'll literally show the cover and the picture of the duck that I'm painting, because I don't know what it's called. I think the coloring is mostly like breed standard. I don't know. They're just beautiful ducks. That's all I gotta say. But this is the duck. Here's the duck and the duck. How's that? Is that decent? Yeah. I think so. Hi. Do you want to say hi? Come in. Come here. No. Come here. Junebug is potentially coming up onto my lap. No, he walked away. Oh well. Anyway, ciao. I'm gonna go. Goodbye.